And then I want to go open YouTube. Oh, well, we didn't get the starting soon thing from YouTube. YouTube, my channel, view channel, live. Doesn't seem to be much further off. Nah. Sounds good, sounds good. Alright. Let me get everything set up with it. I like to do. Pop a chat out. Out chat. Moved over there. To Twitch. Pop chat. Move over there. Got a little bit bigger. Use that on its cheeks. Bump it around a little bit. Give it a good shake. Pop that out. Okay, not too much adjusting had to be done there on the audio. Hopefully it's good to go. There we go. Alright, move this browser window back over here. And we're in routing things now, so I don't need to worry about that. I can just have OBS open. There we go. Get out of the way. Echo. Turn on the desktop. Alright. We're at the fun part of this whole build. And that is routing on these things. The only thing that we have connected thus far is the water. So I don't think anything back here except like one thing uses a raw resource. All that's crafted, all that's crafted. I'm gonna start with the most complicated side. This uses aluminum, but we'll get over to that. Let's get to the complicated side over here. We gotta get a whole bunch of material in here and get it moved around to the right spots. Alright. This hole right here is 150 Haterium, which is what belt? Threes? It is threes. Now I gotta get off this. Kind of the worst part is I like to go from the top to the bottom. I need deuterium and I need plastic. How much plastic? I need rubber too. 20 something rubber, 40 something rubber. Plastic here. I need plastic, rubber, deuterium. And plastic, rubber, deuterium. Start. Deuterium. Plastic, rubber, deuterium. What is deuterium's on the top? I feel like the audio in my headset is too damn loud. I know. I have nothing super awesome it's off of. What did I do? Split it the wrong fucking way. only uses 71 per minute, so we'll still be able to get it right. I did it the wrong damn way again, didn't I? That way. Sure. Okay. Plastic and rubber. Kind of interesting. I had no intentions of building this out that direction as a logistics floor. Also, I'm doing this all ass backwards. First, mark the ones that were we're actually going to end up needing plastic here. Also, let's mark all the plastics. Bowl of plastic. I can get all this one. Plastic, by the way, down here. There's plastic and plastic. $56, right? Seems like it would be more. 56 per minute. All the plastic. If I want to spin this out, I'm probably gonna have to, so I'm not gonna do it. Did I make a blueprint that was like a bunch of just a flat floor? 5x5 flat floor. Yeah. Earlier. I think I gotta start at like 2. Start at like 2 in from the edge of this. Should. It's 1. sending that all the way out too. Give me the damn lineup, simple. Also, I think it is quicker to zoot this shit than build it down. I'm not going to come this far out. I don't need to come this far over. We'll build it out as we need to build it out. Right now, I'm going to build it for what we need to be done, what we've been done. Hopefully out getting on top of my train station over there. Close to that. Maybe far. Maybe I don't like to go that way much. Alright, plastic. So we are going to be doing 3 things right now. We're going to have to move rubber and plastic rubber. Down for what? Not as far as we need to go. For whatever reason, I went one higher on that. Plastic, how much are we using? About to put in here. 6. 250 plastic off of the deal there. So we're going to start running 250. Man, we're very close to the exact amount of plastic we're making right now. A yee. What's the maximum? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 basically. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And I pretty much put that as far as it will go. That one might go more. Might give us what we need. Well, I'm talking just fucking barely. Just fucking. Alright, these need 56 of these. Are we coming in right now? Nailed it. I guess I technically would have had to go that far. Let's just break it open from that. I don't need to go beyond it, but. Hey. Kinda, maybe? Both of these use plastic. Or is that Scaterian, right? That's Scaterian. Is it an out? Or is that the out for that? I think that's the out. Here you are. Yeah, I preemptively put a fucking the one on the floor there. I probably should have. Anything else? These two are getting plastic. Shit. Plastic's gotta go this way too. All of these. Those are double outfits this one. Is that right or is that right? Considering how many inputs these things have. 2. One of them is going to be the damn quick wire. I say all those are 2 and quick wire. Last thing is the last with the plastic. Okay. This should be. I'm going to do this a little bit differently than I did on the other side. Instead of snapping the splitter onto this. I think I'm going to see if I can gotta work. Or should I just put a splitter here? Yeah. Mark 3s, I don't need Mark 3s on one of those shit. I need 30, 30, 30. if I make it bulky up here, yeah, I still got a lot of resources to run down there though. The point was to keep the bulk of input down here and the bulk of output up there. Out. Yeah. They are about too fucking steep. Huh? Whatever. Too steep right here too? Further, can I just... Why is that marked 4? $30. What kind of dumbass math is being done? fucking autosave lags me around it. Don't click the fucking button. Alright, before I start all this, where is the entrance for power, right? This is smart switch? No, this is not a smart switch. Let's put us, need to add that shit to the... Hey. This is the AI expansion server. I think that's what it's called. That one all wide. Some of they're all wide, but that's it all turns yellow. Under my umbrella, Ella. Hey. I don't want you on right now. I just wanted to check. Now I'm gonna go change this one out right quick. We learned our lesson about running around with a gun out. Bet you can't just upgrade in place. Staying just under. Oh. This is the one I hooked up backwards. Yeah, backwards plus. I want this to be the one that I can toggle. What is it called? Biochemical sculpture. Now we're doing it. Since we're really really cool to rebuild the other base, my main base, and make it look good, like decent like this. Getting closer. Making 4 per minute. Only down to 85%. We're doing better than that. I don't know what we got behind on. It's not really, it's just, I guess it's just I powered it off. We have 200. I'm not doing the math on 260 seconds per minute. Blah, blah, blah. It'll be done when it gets done. We ain't even started the last 2 yet. Working on right now. Back to what we were doing. I need a way potentially to load some of this shit. Just don't know how. Alright, so that got that in the That's got to go into a lot of places. Let's put the rubber in here. On number 5. Rubber. We only need 3 inputs here. This right here is probably closer to. Over here. Let's use it. How much? 48. 48. You ain't got no rubber, take your broke ass home. Bet you do. Nope. Well, if we need it over here, we'll bring it over here separately. We don't need it right there. We'll bring that over when we're working on it. Quick wire, yeah. We pretty much start from here over. Don't worry about that side. We're going to get all this right here warmed up first. Rubber. That's it. What's that? Oh, that's like deuterium output. Let's take deuterium and take us over there. Let's do the rubber. Alright, we do need the rubber all the way. How much was it? It was 22. 2 plus 122. I'll look into it. It's actually 60, 70, 40. Did it really do that with a Mark II? Yeah, fuck it. I did not expect to come all the way out here on the platform. I don't see any other holes saying they need rubber. Except your mom's. So, oh. Right there. Right? I could bring that down. That's right dead center of that. Which is what that is. You know, so that's right. So get another splitter off here. Where does that look? It's dead center. This one. deuterium. We gotta get those damn deuterium outputs out of there. Rubber there. I need it on that one. Offsetting it. That's fine. These are 56 piece. Oh shit. Boo. Yay. And then most of the rest of the shit would be stuff from pre-made stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's all the raw. All the raw. Here's the raw. If we run another line, technically I think the diamond's somewhere over there. That's the way else to see it. See anything wrong? Crystals, but we can bring it in when we bring in crystals for that. Crystals are over up. Okay. It's all the raw from this side, so let's do the outputs. Starting with stupid ass material. Alright. What takes deuterium wire? Pretty much everything. That's a lot. 240. That even up here at 30? Why'd you take all that time to put all those? Dang you, let's get out of here, bot. Why'd you take the time to put all those signs up? That seemed tedious. Yeah, well, guess what? It's making this part. This needs 336. I don't know that. I did the math. Supposedly we're making enough of the damn wire to fucking make all this. No more wire that direction. No more wire that direction. Now, remembering what I'm going to need underneath these. Sure. Oh, no. Alright, we're not doing interior computers, are we? Or yeah, that's what. That's those. Yes. Okay. I gotta remember what all this is. Got Mark IIs. Spit out right there. One's right there. And 1, 2, 3 twos and a 4. That's the one. Here. Alright, these are all marked 6s. I think. I did 6. It's just both of them. Oh no, one of them is Mark 5, Mark 6. What are those showing? Oh, the merge. Okay. There's a fun part about this one. I feel like it needs to be... I need a way to connect them both. Seems like I should have put the Mark 6 one down. Run it underneath the machine in the middle. Shouldn't have a problem with it, but crossing over anything. There's no other. That one's 1, 3. I'm gonna run sixes. Mark one. Should have done maybe a smart splitter. Maybe I should still do a smart splitter. What would probably be best for this one to be a smart splitter. No, smart splitter. I'm going to overflow that back into a splitter. Oh, if there's any what's this, 3? If there's any need to run it back, merge it back into it, I can. Kind of do the same thing, let it feed itself back. Yeah, I think I have a point. I think I have a point. I ain't here. What the fuck? That one straight. That one straight. How did you manage to get all of them? It's fucking my life. It's my life. It's not me. This bitch is a pain in my ass unless I do this. But why? It's necessary. For you. B-A-T-W. A-T. Huh. Nope, clearly not. Badu. Let's really turn that around. Oh, I got shit going that way too. This is kind of split off, but I really don't want to. What I do is without making it like a giant bag of dicks. Alright, so let's think about this for a second. Think now. Alright, we are using 240. 3, 420. 440. It's fucking math. 600 right there. 7, 8. And constant. So without that line, we're using 470 just right here. We've got these two separated off at 600. Their overflow is going to be needed out there. So then we should let those fill these up and then run a loop back line into that one, maybe? Man, it should be helpful. I think it should be easy. Overflow from that and come back. This direction pretty sharply. That's what I wanted it to do. Now I need it to merge back in somewhere. Maybe like right. I need to merge back in. Ooh, out there. So at Mark II, these are 117 apiece. These are 17 apiece. It'd almost be best if this was split here. Took care of these two also. They don't have anything else coming into them. And then I can let the overflow over here. That'll be easier to loop that overflow back into that line. When I run anything that I don't like it. Now here's where I put the smart splitter. Let the left be any in the front overflow. Still gonna run 6s through here. You know, I know we're not using 6s for this technically. This right here, be another splitter. Five into that, it's not gonna come out field. Still got a lot more. How many more inputs on putting this thing? I think circuit board's still over here. I still gotta get circuit boards over here. This one runs I like this. I've got to get the things out of these. So if when this comes out of this, yeah, those got to go in multiple places. I don't need to plug these output on this. Apparently it's already being plugged. Where's that at? Let me just go ahead and mark it. No, it's a little premature. Okay, we're good right now. Alright, so if I bring this and do this instead of as a splitter, do a merger. Maybe this one is a merger. No, this one has to be a splitter because it has to go both ways. Then any extra also pour back into this that doesn't flow. This is marked 4s. I need to bring up the outputs of all these. That may be fucking up right there. Hold on. That thing about the outputs, all these that are right above this. I know I'm not fucking that out. So let me. I'll come straight out on it. Also know in the unpainted area I'm not either. So. To be continued. Let me figure out this. See where we end up over here first. Alright, so tier 6. You need to come out. Where are these guys? These guys are 8. We're only using maybe 2 things using 60 apiece. Where were these? Please don't tell me they're here in the center. Watch it be these. Motherfucker. Most definitely is. I was originally planning on putting the cable user over here. I've changed computer recipes. Alright. We'll worry about that. 6. These are my constant problems. That saying right there. We'll worry about that when we get there. Yes, be real. Yes. Alright, I gotta put more shit in. What else is left in here? Like, boards that come from that direction. Cable. You know what? I can run this back behind the cable. this behind the cable outputs. Not even have a problem. Drop those down. Make that shit flip. And we decided against that. Splitter. Splitter. I put one right there, didn't I? Either deleting these two or deleting those two. Mark 2. So right here is where I put not my smart splitter. Where I put it? So smart splitter is right here. So overflow. Get onto this line right here. The merger. Says it's connected. I really don't like it. Should be front overflow. Honestly, would love to put whatever overflow from this into this one also. I believe that it's a little bit more complicated than that. Right, so these are all being yellow. Merry Christmas. I got y'all to get back. Okay, now we need to get. Let's go ahead and get the cable out because this is in the most fucking place. So 1960 per minute. Have that coming in here. This is right here. I wonder if I have the ability to come in behind this. These are both using. Now the next question is this, yeah, that's a Mark 1. That needs to be a Mark 4. About that, I need to go back and look at these record points on my mind. 1, 2. That is a Mark 1, so that's fine. This needs to be a whatever's right here, Mark 3. That's not this now. Now did I change all? These should be fine. Mark 1, Mark 4, 300 per minute. Wait, I'm gonna hit this. Alright, I'm gonna do that over. Mark 1, Mark 2, 2, Mark 2. Look me these up. Double check. Try to do it. Okay. Alright. That's all good. It is good. Right, I thought about that. What's Mark 1? That's Mark 1. Mark 2. That's power. Holy shit. All that slooping. And we still got 10K, but that's... Damn. That should be close to being done. We were going to bring out... bring cables. And I could always run it below it. And bring it down to that level. Got him. It's not unreasonable. Circuit board set to get on the other side though. Circuit board set to get in there. If I drop this lower, then I'm gonna be having other problems. Let's hold off on that. I'm gonna get them. I just don't want it to drop lower right here. So I don't want it to drop lower. Short around this shit. Circuit boards on the other side of this belt. far as running it alongside that building. Running it along that building. Potentially advantageous. Cable down through here and done it on the other side. Done it on this side. And then the circuit boards. The circuit boards are used in so many spots over here, those are the problem. I need circuit boards from here. Right in front of it. Then I gotta do this fucking islanders all the way over here. Alright, so circuit boards all go into this line. If I bring the circuit boards out and over this way and behind it, that feeds these circuit boards. And these are circuit boards. Yep. Okay. That makes it a little bit easier. Nice chat. There. The original plan was better. I'll just quit. Alright, you are in need of the wires. Trust that shit, so I do not believe that shit. What? The fuck are you talking about? Alright, there's the wires. Alright, we get the circuit boards out. We'll combine those onto a belt and run them alongside this. So let's handle outputs of those. And that's the first row of all, the first and almost second row of this. Really. That's scary. 10K though, 10K is pretty healthy. So, alright, dead center. Figure out why in the hell I was making so many circuit boards. So only 3 things that needed it. If I ban somebody, you should get rid of the fucking comments. I don't want to see that shit. So how many circuit boards am I creating per minute? $20, 42, 20, 40, 60, 73, 74, so that's 76. So I will need to use a Mark II belt. I can use Mark 1. I can just run it. I do want to see. When I put those, not dead center. Built those yet? Did not. That's AI limiters. Now it's going to have to go down through there too. And get into that row. And some of them's got to go over here. That's the first thing that says we're going over to the other side. Let's see. That almost works out perfectly. Who did that? That should feed circuit. So that's the first couple of rows of inputs done. So that's all 3 inputs right here. So we see some circuit boards go into there. Don't tell me I missed that one. Bet you missed that one. Yep, you missed that one, didn't you? You're missing computers. You're basically missing 4, 80. Hey, AI alert. Only like 16 minutes. Oh, yeah. We got it. We got it done. Okay, 4, 8. AW goes this way. Some of them go somewhere else. That there. 4. Yeah, 4, and then the other 4 go to somewhere over there. This is where it starts to get spicy. My speed connectors go really close to it, like right here. 6, 12. Disregarding the AI limiters is going to be a very bad idea. Pull up and make the computers. They go right here. Let's do the computers first. They're simple. Well, no, because they go up and around and in. Nice and easy. Oh, hips. Hips, hips, hips. I'm fucking old, man. think about this. We got to bring 2 more things in from the other side. I better not put computers on the far side. Should probably put computers right here. That's not bothering me. This will be a Mark 1 build all the way, right? Rangers lead the way all the way. I mean, there's no reason I can't just do that right there. Don't need to be me with shit. I got mine up there. I can get AI limiters. Something else over these speed connectors. I think I already. Yeah. Heard anything come out like that. I see connectors only go in one direction. I don't think I put holes in the floor over here. Going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Wow. Still gotta get a fucking thing in right there. ALM is supposed to drop down a level, I guess. I don't have a way to get them in between all this fucking mess of shit. All this stuff with 5 inputs. I can tug this over as far as possible. Yeah, we already have the outputs coming out of that. I guess I could let it turn and input right there. bit better. I didn't enjoy that. Room is your friend when you're doing this, so let's come out to like right here. Getting a bit of space. Pretty nice. That should have a high-speed connector coming over here. Don't have any in my inventory? No. Not Ethereum. I should have done next. I need to get the islanders over here. What the fuck am I gonna put these islanders? Per minute. Maybe. Alright, let's figure out where the hell we're gonna go with these. Here. Oh shit, I need some right here too. Damn. Crystal oscillators are gonna be made. Oh, they're making them right there. They're going to be used where? Right there. We make 4 per minute. Yeah. Alright, so that's going to go right there. What else do you need? You need crystal and rubber. You only need 3 inputs. Crystal's going to come from right there. Rubber's going to come from the supply line. You go piss. Be right back. Okay. Let's. Here, forget it. I'm gonna go pack a bag for the week. Finish my laundry. This should load into a car. We don't need it. Alright, so they're needed right here too. We only need 3 of the inputs. So let's put them in here. might be easier to get more for a minute. Okay, all the inputs are tagged. Glad I didn't forget about that. So we got to input here first. Say we split it. Oh, we gotta split and go that way too, though. Maybe this is where we do this splitter, and I can come out the left side, maybe. And go that way with it. That may be the safest way to get it over there, so I'm only doing 16 for a minute. Alright, now I gotta safely get this bitch over there without interfering with anything else. Hello? One knows I'm a big fan of this conveyor holes on the cylinder. I don't mind that, 'cause that's the only other input from over here. She made the wiggle wobble if that one made where that one makes the wiggle wobble where that one's made. I gotta get these things. This is the last thing I gotta put in here, right? I certainly fucking hope so. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I'll do that. Will that work? Had to find out, right? I like how you can take stuff off the conveyor belt. I don't like how you can't throw shit on it. I guess I don't have any of those in my inventory. Will that work? Or do I need to... Oh, look at that. I've never tried that. 330 hours. Split off, yep. Okay. That's overflow, right? Oh, that's a regular splitter. The overflow's looping back in over there. You're not getting enough quick wire. Probably because it's splitting right there. It needs the full force. Can you do it? There's not a priority splitter though. Those are slapped full though. If I split this a second time? Or could I slow this down? I probably need to slow this down. Oh, I don't need to do that. These only need like 20 something over here. So if I switch this, will more of them go that way? Ow, I didn't mean to smack the mic. I didn't mean to say ow either. My y'all's ears is what I was talking about. That send more of it over here? Yeah, there we go. Slow that fucking belt down. Then any overflow can still go onto the main line. Yeah, we need to slap full. Okay, what else? Where else do we need to go? We're out of those. We're out of those. We're out of these. We're not out of this. What are you supposed to be getting? You're not on anything we've started yet. You need dark matter residue, which we can't do yet. You need the additional crystals. You're making supercomputers, so I need to get you into. Where the hell are we using supercomputers? Okay, we're using supercomputers right here. Alright, so let's get your out into there, and then we'll work our way on this next set of machines. You're gonna make those two. That's coming from over there. That's coming from right there. Yeah, we'll just kind of shoot you straight into it. Supercomputers can be. Honestly, probably this one might be the easiest. Where are you at? You're kind of overlapping that. And you're only using 4 a minute. You're making both of these to go this way, that way. Here, just behind the line. Just behind the line. And these conveyor holds look a lot better. Pop on first. So much better. Oh, I'm an idiot. Thought that went on there awful smooth. Damn, that was a nice 90. You bitchin'. You're right there. You're right there. Next stage, we need to get raw quartz into this. Coal into that. Rubber into this. So a line down through here that covers coal at 800 per minute. Coal, rubber, and quartz. Coal, rubber, quartz. Coal, rubber, quartz. Yep, coal, rubber, and quartz. I'll put the shoot right down to land. Let's see. This thing. How about the machines above me give me power? I have the power. Why are you being a dipshit? Because you're standing, that's why. Or flying, floating, hovering. But for now. Alright, I need to get coal into here. Or is it there? Oh shit, I think it's there. Okay. Out here. Eventually will, I guess. No, there's none of this is using raw. It's alright, I like leaving those flat. Oh. There's a puppy. Nah, I don't even know how I played this game before I had a hover pack. Been in there half the time. I bitch about hover pack and running out of power, so there is that. Alright, we'll do more as we need it. I'm pretty sure this is where I need to go pull out to. Let's go up there and find out. Diamonds. Yes, 800 a minute. That is never gonna work. Oh my fucking. Oh, there we go. it doesn't matter. I don't know how far I got. Run the conveyor belt out right there. Coal. There. Okay, I was like, where in the hell is it? Actually, I didn't need to put it right there. I don't need to necessarily just put it off. Do one of these. I might have just beat it. One. There you go up too. Shut up. Wait a minute. Just fill it on that way that looks. I should have put the rubber in the quartz inputs up there. I know that quartz comes in up here. Rubber goes a tidbit further. Rubber's the lowest one. God damn it. We can split it and let it feed into the second one. I know that rubber goes further. Alright, let's put the inputs up here so I know where I'm going. Alright, we need raw quartz right here at 52 per minute. Going to be right there. Rubber right here. That should be good. This makes its own thing. Should be making, yeah. Excited photonic matter. Oh. $40 per minute. 40 per minute. I think this is the only place we can use it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Literally across the other. Guys, I don't know if we've ever ran one this easy, but oh shit, I'm an idiot. It could never be that easy. Come on, man. You know better. And that'll be able to come down beside it. Ooh, I get those AI limiters off that. You know, if there was ever a spot to drop something down, over. Oof, that's gonna run right into that though. How much? I don't think this was using that much rubber. Oof. I might just have to run rubber to right there and then bring it in right there. That would be even with that one. I don't think this one's using much rubber. That's problematic though. That's 100% problematic doing that. I can let that drop down. I can let this drop down afterwards. Yeah, this can drop down after. But for now, this needs to be... The coal is for the quartz. Yeah, to make this get onto the belt easily, this needs to be like this. And now it's just huge, short. There. Yes, that's gonna make this split off here much better. Changing heights. Oh, fuck. I didn't line it up. Now there's no squiggle. Now I can take this. Go double check and make sure that rubber is only needed. Mark 1 belt. Oh yeah, 28. And then we get what's in this. The top row. Which is how much? 40. Quartz is there. sell these apart. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. It's fine. Incredible. Cool. Unnecessary, right? Both of them. There. You have 3 things you need once that starts making it. That's the last thing these need. Go ahead and make these. Thought I did that. I was looking at this one and I was like, that's not how I did that other one. These are... I gotta run a bunch of dark matter bullshit back this way. Around in a bunch of different directions. Alright, the output seems to be like somewhere right there. that. What's that? So I put supercomputers in because that was phonic. I'm just bringing that one. This is close. I don't want to do any crazy stuff. I'm not on that. Nuts. I go big as hell. Who did that? About these, like, you need a higher tier belts to feed the lower tier shit. But once you get the higher tier shit, it only needs the lower tier belts. Go ahead. To be conscious of the fact I'm going to have to run a bunch of dark matter bullshit around. I really think running these out and back in may be smarter, but I've got to run this dark matter back in somewhere. These both make dark matter bullshit. Yeah, I've got to get this 200 dark matter residue back out of here and into this guy. And I've got to get dark matter residue out of this guy into there too. Probably something I should go ahead and think about before I get the last couple of things. This needs none of this. That's how I'm going to do this, because I don't like running that stupid pile around. I've got to get these. And pipes do not like going more than, like, I guess I gotta make a thing for them. Keep it out of the way. Could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Okay. Dark matter residues come from there, there, and there. I gotta bring it in from 3 spots. Got an idea. It may not be beautiful, but I guarantee you it will be functional. Where's the thing? I'm gonna go 2. Just to play it safe. I was handling dark matter residue with this. But I'm using this over here eventually. I'm not using oil over here, so let's do this. Put a mark 2. Yeah, mark 1, mark 2, horizontal, vertical. Make it the same color it did. Dark underlays to do out of here. Into there. I know I'm dealing with something way ahead of the time. I need to deal with it. Where's it coming out? Go in the hole. It's coming out right here. Kind of offset too. Good with that. I'm gonna make a blueprint of that. I mean, this is down low where I feel like it won't be fucking with anything. I feel like it's gonna be the biggest thing on the inside. Something else makes dark underlays do. Not these. I hear them like these two make dark underlays do, right? Alright, that's totally over the offset. Machines right there. Probably need to put it right there. Put that. Put it on the dots in the line. Mostly fine. Fun part's gonna be the top joiner right here. Facing the way that I want it to face. It's gonna need to be like out there. How'd that happen? That didn't page up enough. Damn it. Get involved. Okay. What's the pop junction shit? I may be putting this all of them. I have no clue. I have no other way to deal with it. That's too far out. Yeah, I was a hope and a dream right there. A hope and a dream. That should be well clear of any belts that I may need to deal with. Alright, dark matter residues went ahead and dealt with. I guess that didn't need to be a T after all. Or a four-way after all. Alright, so as soon as we get you dark matter residue, we'll be able to make some crystals. But, kick everything off. I've got some crystals up. This thing needs the crystals, right? No, what needs the crystals? This makes some. Something needs them. I thought it was one of these two. Negative. And negative. What the fuck needs the crystals? Oh, why am I making them? Oh, right here. Superposition oscillator. Should be like that guy. Let's get us started. So we get some stuff over there. I do have to get a bunch of excited, but pattern around there work too. I need to go make a blueprint of that ceiling hanger, maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. Let's make alright, these are making this. These are needed in here, right? Yeah. I think that's the next step we got to. Yeah, it's the last machine we fed. makes to you? Oh, we'll worry about that later. What do you make? Okay. You don't need this. You need that. Has its own hole. These two and these two. These two are coming. This is coming from the closest spot. It's right there. They can go around this way and back in. So it's not going to really interfere with anything. So we should probably put the dark matter crystals going right here. What's wrong with this? Dark matter crystals have to go 2 different spots though. They have to go over there and over there. I'm going to have to put a smart splitter on them and bring them over here. Put a smart splitter right here. And let the front be any and the left be overflow. Overflow. Have anything else? That's the output for that. Everything else is going to those. We have nothing to worry about this way. Overflow that way. Just gotta run that other fluid around too. I regret that top later. Smart splitter. Center. Output. Left. I think it's all about that. Now we need the oscillator in there. I didn't put the damn 4 hole over there. Oh, I did. Dumbass. Right there. Oh, I didn't put the 4 hole over here. Alright, what all's got to come in here? So the oscillators. And then somewhere back here. That. Yeah, we'll do it right there. up. And block this bullshit. Are you making? Okay, you just go straight over there. Same time, we can't be blocking that. The damn conveyor belt. It also these have a long way to go. And really not a lot of shit to get away. Set that. So, we can still run it that way for a moment. Can't go over it. Do it like that. Then we gotta bring all clad from there to there. Only problem is this goes over here, and those two. Almost tempted to. It needs to make 100 by default. No, they don't. Almost tempted to put just a couple more of those over there, one more of those over there. Just to not have to run all that extra shit over there. There's not really room. I'm seeing all soldiers. You guys coming? There you go. What are you supposed to be? Oh yeah, you're not gonna get over here until oscillator's an oscillator. Oscillator be oscillator. Yo. Should be making our trains work now. That'll start running eventually. That'll start running eventually. Seems to be running just fine. This is backlogged on supercomputers. Gotta get the fixing trigon over here. This doesn't take any of it. Just takes this fucking matter. What's the matter, baby? I mean, we're down to just getting pretty much this over there, this into there. Let's start it. Before I get off today, let's go ahead and get this into its home. No, because then I gotta draw all that shit over here too. Let's get the complicated part here done. This photonic matter shit out of here. Alright, so I need to get it in there. do a single pipe. What's in my way? Not a lot. No. Oh, that's right. Kind of already come over right there. No. Inputs are going to be over there. Keep that in mind. I know it doesn't need markers. This one I don't know if that's markers. Nice. That's bad. Now how do I make this 90 without a support here? First off, fuck shit up, is what you do. That's more along the lines of what I was doing. Hold on. Tired of paint shit. now I should be able to switch this back to straight mode. Alright, there's the easy part of the pipe ram. Now I've got to get it into over here. What the hell am I in this? Oh, I thought I was in this. Get this figured out. Let's put 2 in. Do it kind of right. And it's still 90 mode. Good. Horizontal vertical. Down. Shit, we haven't joined this pipe in yet. That's okay. That's okay. We got a spot we can do it. Alright. Is this... Now where do I want to join that though? If I do it, I hate putting a piece of pie. I should have joined it right there. What I should have done. Come in. Slowly off of this. Damn, if I would have brought this to right. A little smidgen off that. I would have brought this to right here. Winning. What's supposed to be coming in right there? Oh, how many times am I going to do that? And it's gases, so it's not that big of a pain in the ass to deal with like woods. We love it. Alright, so now we gotta get... I keep going through all this phone before I find this shit. Well, I just add it to my damn... Shit technically is over here if I do this. Shit. Two in. Bring it up. Put it right up against the main thing. I'll put either run it along here. I guess I could. One more. Honestly, put another one of those right here. Do I need to, or do I need to do it right here? If I put that there, I can just split it both directions, right? Forgive my stupidness. I need to go that way, that way, that way. Here we go. If I do that. Horizontally, vertically. That should go in there. Now if I put, that's where it's going to get tricky. I can do another one of those again, yes. Nothing against it. That's there, that. There. Oh, what the hell did I... Oh, shit. I am idiot. That's no better. Let's not get into what happened there. I guess I do have to open this here. Did you not go into it like that one did? No? I know. A lot of junctions to make my damn turns work. Really? Oh, fuck it up. It's down and out of the way. We got photonic, exciting photonic matter here. Alright, that's the last thing we're going to do is we're going to check and see where we're at on the AI servers, or the first thing for the Ilio. Why are you red? You're red while everybody else is yellow. It's all turning yellow. I think that means we're done. We know we're done, but I'm going to let it go with cleaner up and I'll shut this side off. That'll save us some power and some item usage, technically. Alright, we're going to turn all that stuff in later on stream. We'll just let it back up. As a reminder, once I end today's stream, I will not be back until Thursday due to work and such. What's up there? What is that? There's no way I missed a crash. It's got to be a rendering thing. Is it done rendering wrong? Yeah, it's done. I was about to say, this close, there was no way that I had missed that. All this is going to eventually backlog until I get the rest of the stuff built, connected in, which is fine. Eventually get this going, get the all clad in there, and patch the floor up. And the last thing left to do, copper and aluminum, a bunch of iron, steel somewhere, and then route these into these and these into those. This, that's going to be fixed shit. SAM maybe? Yeah. A reanimated SAM, aluminum into that. Those into those. Those into those. I believe it is. And maybe this one. And all three of those into those. And that out there. Once that's routed, we got the AI servers. Then we gotta look at the stupid rocket things. But I'll do some tidying up on all of this while I'm on travel this week at work, and update you guys when I get back. For now, we are going to call it even. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I hope you got some entertainment out of it. Catch up on the playthrough by checking out the VODs on YouTube at Von Houtenberg. We'll be back Thursday, and as usual, we will catch you guys next time.